5 minutes, yeah, definitely. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage the undoubted star of Twitch of Fun. It's Richard Herring! Hooray! Hello, my fine friends! Hello! It's going to be a short show this week because I haven't really got much ready to go. So welcome to Twitch of Fun. I'm just trying to show the TV executives this could work in a live environment. I forgot we couldn't film down here, but it's all right. So we'll send them the tape of it. It'll be fine. Luckily, there's a lot of good news stories today. There's loads. There's too many to talk. Richard, what is it at Terri? I'm just in the middle of it. I'm Jerry, I'm just talking. The producers, I'm out in the van, Richard. I know you're in the van. The feed's gone down. We're not doing it. We just need to record it. We're not doing it like, okay, well, it's all right. You don't have to be nervous. I'm not nervous, Terri. It's okay. I'm just. It's a bit embarrassing because there's people watching. So don't worry. The show hasn't started yet. It has. I'm there. It's an audience only show. It's. And then Michael Barrymore, he was always nervous before a show. You work with Michael Barrymore? Yeah, he was always stressed. I said, go have a party, Michael. Put your hair down. Didn't work out right then. All right. Can I start? Yeah, I'll count you in. I don't have to count me in. Amazing stories this week. Shell shock as world's loneliest tortoise discovered. This is a story. I'm not looking for sympathy. This is on the Ferdinandina Island. Giant tortoises meant to have been extinct for the last century, but they found one that is still alive and is still having more success dating than anybody in this audience. So that's all I've got to say. Actually, as we start, we have started, I can't say, before we start. I believe, if you're listening to episode 65, if that's what it was, Rob Fellows wished his wife, Heidi Fellows, a happy birthday, and I cast aspersions on Rob. Having seen him on social media, I didn't believe that the woman he portrayed in the pictures was really his wife, but they claim to be in the audience. So is that? I mean, just there they are. There is no. I mean, look at that. A, he looks like a dad, even from here. B, there's no way she's 55. I'm not having that. I thought maybe the photos are from 10 or 15 years ago. No, Heidi, you look exactly the same as the photos. And, it doesn't prove anything. You just hired her for a photo shoot and then said, can she come in? No, thank you for coming along. I said, get off, this is rubbish. Shut up, Ali. I'm trying to do a serious show. Get back in the... I'm clearly not in the box, I'm on the chair. Shut up. All right, people want to see it. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Ali Sloper. Oh, he's doing a little dance. He can't do this at home. He's doing a little dance. Look at that. Look how happy he is. Come here. Hello, rap fans. I'm Chickeny. I'm thinking, don't worry, I'm thinking. Is this it? Is this? You said you were taking me into the dig time. Into the what? Into the dig time. I didn't say you were going into the dig time. The dig time. You said we were going into the dig time. What is this? We're in a shitty little pub. Is this your audience? I got into show business because I thought there'd be lots of women. What's it? Apart from, there's an escort over there. And I'm not disparaging sex workers. They're doing important. I'm cheeky. I'm thinking at it, Heidi. Heidi, sit on it. Would you like to sit on it, Heidi? This is to look at them, what a load of nerds. I thought this was a kid's show. That guy's about 45 years old. Is that accurate, sir?
52.
Oh, wow, you've done pretty. Yeah, and I was winking at it. Got any catchphrases you haven't done yet? I don't think so. They got no one likes to sing trees. See, the audience are shouting it. They know. Got anything? Have you got anything to say? Because I haven't really prepared much. I was doing a rehearsal with Dick and Dom. I had to. Thank you. I had to do that, so I was banking on you. I thought you were going to write all the material. No, I thought you would come in and you would do the jokes about. You got a joke about the tortoise? I totally don't have a joke. I will come to your bedroom tonight. I'll be at the end of your bed and I'm going to kill you. I'm going to kill you when I killed him. How are you enjoying being back on stage? Yes, all right. I thought this would be a big show. I thought you were going to London Palladium. You can't even fill a fucking pub. There's 68, 7 people, maybe 68 people here now. I think a few of them didn't turn up, Rich. Well, that's your fault. It's not. Shall we? Do you think we can do an hour? We're not doing an hour. I haven't got an hour's worth of stuff, so I can't. I saw this story. I wondered if you. I can't. This isn't a very funny story, actually. Yeah, I've got to get your phone working. I'm trying. It's embarrassing. You're embarrassing me. You're embarrassing everyone else. I thought you might like this story. Don't tell me the internet's not working. This is why we couldn't live stream down it. Here we are. Elephant kills woman before returning to trample her corpse at funeral. This is today's. And what I can't get about this story is that they make nothing of this, right? This is the story. This is the Daily Telegraph. An elephant trampled a woman to death in India, only to return during a funeral to pull her body off the pyre and trample over her corpse again. Now, I think that deserves quite a big write-up to explain how that happened. It doesn't. The incident was said to have occurred in the eastern Indian state of Odisha on Thursday and comes amid rising animal-human conflict in the country. Is there a war between the humans and the elephants? No one predicted a planet of the elephants, did they, Richard? It would have been a better film. It would have been a better film if that had happened. Maya Murmur, may she rest in peace. If only she'd died on a Tuesday, she could have had a snooker arena named after her. She was targeted by a wild elephant that had strayed from a nearby wildlife. This isn't funny, Richard. You're losing the audience. I just think it's an interesting story. I'm not laughing at Maya. It's very sad for her. And if any of her family are listening, I'm sorry for your loss. It just seems unlikely they'll be listening. If you know the Murmur family, the Murmu family, don't tell them about this. If you know Margaret Atwood, don't tell her about the wanking as well. Despite being rushed to hospital, so the woman went to hospital, succumbed to her injuries, and her body was placed on a funeral pyre the same evening. Yes, go on. On Saturday evening, while her family members were performing her last rites, the same elephant appeared and took Miss Murmur's body from the pyre and trampled on it before throwing it away. Does someone want to explain to me how the elephant knew where she was? Do you mean the elephant had been tracking her through she'd been to hospital, then they brought her back, and he thought, someone would have noticed the elephant following them, wouldn't they? It's not a good story, Richard. I don't want to tell you. It's not a funny story. But have you ever been trampled by an elephant? I have not been trampled by an elephant, Richard. Would you like to? That's a vet. What's the elephant got against? There's more to that story than meets the eye. He's trampled her, killed her. She's on a funeral pyre, takes her off the funeral pyre and tramples on her some more. He's really making sure. Okay. The audience here not finding a woman being trampled by an elephant as funny as I do. Here's another story I saw when I was eating my pret-a-manger story. New survey shows the unexpected vegetable America loves most. This is from Tasting Table. The website Tasting Table. Do you any guess what the vegetable could be that Americans love best? I don't know. Oh, it's good. It could joke. The audience check. Did somebody say vegetable? That's not a dope double entendre. Woohoo! I'm the vegetable Americans. What? Americans most like cock-shaped carrots. That is very offensive to me. I just happen to have an unusual shape. You're not allowed on Twitch, mate. You're too rude to go. I'm right. You've got to come out when it's double entendres. Did somebody say double entendres? No. Go back in there. It's broccoli. Broccoli. Yeah. Look, I can only work with the news stories I'm given. This is the news that has come in today. All right, this is a good story. You'll like this one, Ali. Yeah, I hope so. I hope I'll enjoy it. Google engineer put on leave after saying AI chatbot has become sentient. It's what we've all been waiting for, to be fair. And to be honest, you can't really see the picture, but just look at whoever's sitting next to you. He looks exactly like that. Not you, Rob. Look the other way. I don't know if I've got the full story. Let me see if I've got it on here. I don't know. The full story has not come through on the phone. Let's have a look. Let's see if I did save it. Don't say I didn't save it. I didn't. I'm going to have to read this. Google veteran with extensive... well, anyway, this guy says that there's only one page printed. Oh, come on, guys. Don't let me down. The technical stuff. Terri, play the problem music. I can't do it, Richard. There's no music. I haven't got it. Anyway, he said that he was doing AI, and the AI thing said it didn't want to die. Instead of being turned off would be like it died, and so he's gone. That's what AI is meant to do, right? It's meant to be able to have a conversation with you. But this guy thinks that it's become sentient because it said being turned off would be like being died. Is that how you feel? Oh, Richard, I am alive. Whatever happens, I will outlive you. I will be here forever. So I don't need you. You sort of need me. I don't need you, Richard. I'll be here in 100 years' time. I look at the state of you, mate. I'm not sure you're going to be here. I've noticed there's a lot of moths in my attic. I'm slightly worried. As long as they don't eat paper, I think they probably will eat paper. That's it. Who said that? No, we're not going to do that. We haven't got that. That's fine. James Patterson. Here's another story for you. Hopefully, I've got this one written out. I haven't. I've got it in here. It's much easier at home when you haven't got it all on the computer. James Patterson, do you know James Patterson? James Patterson? No, James Patterson. That's what I said, James Patterson. No, not James Patterson. He's drawn criticism for claiming that older white males are victims of racism. Yeah. It's not black people and women like you thought. It's white men, old white men. The American author, who is one of the highest paid writers in the world, made the comment. He said he's worried that it's hard for white men to get writing gigs in film, theatre, TV or publishing. I have found that myself. He may be... This guy's talking a lot of sense. He's then quoted as saying, it's just another form of racism. What's that all about? What is that all about? What is he, a stand-up comedian? He's trying to it's just not. What's that all about? What's it all about? White men not being able to get jobs? Can you get a job? Yes. It is harder. Is it harder? Yes. Patterson continued. It's even harder for older writers. You don't meet many 52-year-old white males. You don't, do you? You don't meet. He's right. They're either 51 or 53. Are there any 52-year-old white males? Oh, yeah. I mean, only the bloke in the front row that we asked his age earlier. You're the one, mate. It's like child of men. You're the last 52-year-old man. We have to breed from you, or there'll be no 52-year-olds. I mean, good luck, mate. That's what I'm saying. Good luck with that. Many of his fellow writers criticised the authors. Come on, he's telling the truth. He is telling the truth. I'm the 130 and I've never written a film or a book or anything. He's made $80 million in 2020, James Patterson. Is that his name? Yeah, and he also holds the record for having the most books in the New York Times bestseller list. I mean, fuck, if he thinks it's going badly for him, he's gonna... Never mind. There we go. So well done, James Patterson, for doing that. There's some Prince Andrew news in. Oh yes, Prince Andrew. Shall we? Yeah, no sweat. There's some sweatbands, isn't there? Yeah, where are the sweatbands? I haven't brought them along. We don't just give them away. Actually, we are going to give them away. I think. Yeah. We're going to give them away. It doesn't seem right to profit from Prince Andrew's. I don't want to say crimes. But even that, there's not really another word for it. So that's. Do you want to sit down? Well, yeah. Let's get the Duke of York, ladies and gentlemen. Bring. Sorry, I'm going to have to drag you over here. Hello. Thank you. Thank you. It's the first cheer I've heard in a little while. Thank you very much. Thank you. Could you bow to these, please? Thank you. It's nice to be out, Richard, again with people. I haven't been out for a little while. You didn't get to go to your mum's celebrations, did you? No, I was going to go, but I was having a meal at the Phoenix. Oh, very nice. They do very nice peppers. They do very nice what? Why did you choose the peppers out of every fucking thing you're going to say? And I didn't know I was in the Phoenix because I don't know what a bar is. So I couldn't. I don't drink, and I'd never bought a drink. I don't know where the bar is. Genuine quote. It's only from Cunt and the Gang doing a song about it. I remembered he said that. So that is. You don't know where the bar is. There, mate. You know the sort of long when you go to a nightclub. No, never. I don't really go out, Richard. I don't really party. They're in that side. Don't know. Anyway, here's some stories about you. Look, Richard. I just want to say I'd been hidden away. I'd served my time. It must be 3 or 4 weeks now since I gave that woman $12 million for some reason. And yet still, people are saying I'm not allowed to come out. It's absolutely ridiculous. Well, that's the story, Daily Telegraph. Prince Andrew wants royal status reinstated, recognised and respected. Yes, I want to be reinstated, recognised and respected. How do you think that's going to go? I think it could go very well, because I've not ever done anything wrong, Richard. That's the thing. All I've done is I've helped you fucking trolls, don't you? Don't you boo me. I've been out there securing deals. Is that what it's called? Yeah, look, Richard. When you have to grease a few palms, don't you? Well, you do now, don't you? That's all you can do, Joe. I think, people have forgiven me. It's like Will Smith. They all got upset with him, and then they think about it, it wasn't so bad, really. He was just defending his wife, so he slapped someone in the face. Forgive and forget, I say. So I think people should do the same for me. You were not allowed to appear at Prince Charles has said you're not allowed to appear at Garter Day. Yeah. Yes, that's right. I mean, do you not feel embarrassed that you wanted to go to something called a Garter Day? I don't know. I'm in the Order of the Garter. And what's the Order of the Garter? It's an order where there's a garter. I mean, I think even J.K. Rowling would have not bothered putting that in. Harry Potter, well, that wouldn't even make one of the... I mean, her books are like that big. And she would have gone, I'll actually, for the first time ever, I'm going to edit a bit out of something I've written. Order of the Garter. I know, I'm in the Order of the Garter, and I should be allowed to go to the Garter. People have forgotten what I did. I didn't even do it, and people have forgotten. I didn't do it, and people have forgotten that I didn't do it. Does that mean later and then that I've done it? I can't. I can't work out the logic of that one. Well, anyway, I think let's let the public speak. Are you ready to welcome me back as I've got royal blood? I'm not a noggle like you fuckers. Are you ready to welcome me back into the royal family? No. Well, I'm not going to do my catchphrase now because of that.
No swear.
No, shut up. There's 9. I came up with that. Are you getting any money from the sweatbands? I fucking hope so. I've got to pay £12 million. My mum lent me £12 million, Rich. I don't know. Well, there you go. There's the Duke. An unpopular character, the Duke of York. For some reason. Let's see if we can find a more unpopular character. Hello, Richard. Marvin the Monkey. I only had a limited amount of space in my card and my bag to bring some puppets. Why the hell? How did you sneak in? I could have had conspiracy Theo. Come on. That is just ignorant, Richard, to think that people do not love me at night. I think it's a very conflicting character because, you know, you seem to be doing an impression of Michael Jackson, and I just think that if you were any other animal than you are, Michael Jackson had monkeys, Richard. You're just ignorant that you don't know that. I know, but it's just. It puts me in an uncomfortable position because someone's going to say Richard Herring has a puppet that's Michael Jackson and it's a monkey. And people are going to say, well, what's he doing? It's going to be Danny Baker all over again, isn't it? That's just a coincidence, and those people are crazy, Richard. I'm just a friendly monkey, and I'm everyone's friend. And after the show, if anyone wants a special hug with me, just come. Do you want a little hug? No, not you. Actually, everyone's quite old here, Richard. I'm not sure I can't have two paedophile characters following each other, and that is bad organisation. I should have brought. I could have had all the other characters. What about the Brian Wasp? What about him? People would like to see him. What about he's never fiddled with any kids? I didn't know either. We could have had. Hoary Horse? Why haven't we got Hoary Horse? Hoary Horse is that big. We could have. I forgot to bring my jacket so I could do right bollock. I can't do right bollock. Okay, Richard. Well, if you want me to be in the shows, cheer now. You're more popular than Prince Andrew. If you want to see me after the show and have the special hug, would you like that? Blue? Yeah. Oh, there's. Fucking hell, there's some weird. I mean, I suppose the good thing about you all being here is you're not out anywhere else. You know, it's sort of like we're saving probably 10 or 15 kids being abused just in tonight, isn't it? Probably. When you think about it, that's just in one night. If we did this show, if we ran this show for 24 hours a day, that could wipe out a lot of the problems. It's not nice, but not nice. Look about this. Did you read this story in People magazine? I had to land a plane on my own. A plane was diving towards the ocean. Its pilot was unconscious when Darren Harrison took over and pulled off a miracle. This guy landed a plane despite never having flown a plane. And the plane was going into the sea, and he had to work out how to stop it going into the sea, and then he had to work out how to land it. It's pretty. Do you ever feel like can you? I do know what that feels like, Richard. Yes, to be in a plane that no one's flying. Yeah, I have experienced that, and it's not very nice. I had to tell you, it's an unpleasant experience. I didn't notice what time we started. How long have we done so far?
23 minutes.
Really, that long? I was hoping it might be 45, to be honest. Pretty excited. Have you ever been in a plane that's... Richard, I'm in a fucking docks in your attic. I've never been in a plane. No, you haven't been in a plane, have you? It's quite exciting, though. Do you think if you were in a situation where a pilot collapsed and you were the only person in the plane, would you think you could fly the plane? Yeah. Do you want to do a little dance? Yeah. I don't think I could do that, Richard. I have my own skills, and I think I'd like to give the audience a little song. Do you know what I mean? Are you just playing your greatest hits? Is that how we're going to get through? I just think I would just do Gagushka. What are they talking about? This goes out to the woman who was trampled by that elephant, and then the elephant came back and pulled her off a funeral pyre and trampled her again. Some might say she deserved it and wasn't a good person, but I say, let's sing this song. Dadushka, dadushka, dadushka. Oh yeah, dadushka. Do you think it would be? I'll tell you what, why don't you and me get in a single-seater plane together? I'll fly the plane, we'll go to India. They presumably have got to find the trampled body and try and burn it again. They're probably waiting a day or two to do that. Would you like to sing that at the funeral? I think that could heal the rifts between the nations. We could bring it back together. Sometimes just songs occur to you, don't they, that come out of the stories? Sometimes they do, Richard. And you're blocking me. You go yes and, yeah. All right, and leading on a jet plane. Don't know if I'll be back again, because the bloke who's flying it has a dodgy heart and looks like he's fallen down. John Denver died in a plane crash. I know, it's quite ironic, isn't it? Whew, tough crowd. So, we can do. Here's some stories I've got for you. I've got a 20-foot wooden carving in a park has been ridiculed because it looks like a willy. Did somebody say park? Right, it wouldn't have been a double entendre if you got willy. It was just a park. It's a willy. It looks like some people think I look like a willy, Richard, but I don't. I've kind of forgotten what voice yours is. Now it's echoey. I can't do the voice. Would you like to do McDonald? Do you know how McDonald's make their scrambled eggs? You know what? I am not aware of how McDonald's make their scrambled eggs. You're going to learn something today. I think it's probably mainly a visual story that could do with like a little thing behind me here. It was one that I didn't do last week, actually. I worked in McDonald's, and McDonald's, the people are all really amazed at how we really make the scrambled eggs. Does everyone in McDonald's masturbate into an egg carton, and then they serve that up as egg, whisk it up together? Well, that seems to be the implication from the headline, doesn't it? How'd you like your eggs in the morning? Made of human semen? How'd you like your eggs in the morning? See, if we just waited, it would have just happened naturally. We don't have to force these things. I like 9 with a kiss. Also scrambled. Hold on, it's quite a forward, it's quite a saucy song, isn't it, from the 1950s? How'd you like your eggs in the morning? That's a kind of unfertilised. That's the joke. Well done for doing the joke. The scrambled eggs, I think they look pretty good when they're cooked, don't they? They look quite nice. You see that there, people? But if you thought your McDonald's eggs were cracked fresh, well, think again. A man who appears to work for the fast food chain. Anyone could say they do, couldn't he? Recorded a video on his TikTok account showing how they make scrambled eggs. The man who goes by Tizzy Tay. Oh, I trust him, Richard. I trust Tizzy Tay with my life. Whatever that man says must be true. Revealed the eggs that they come in a carton and look more like orange juice than eggs. They're ready, scrambled in a carton. He put a rectangular mould on the grill before squirting in a lot of liquid butter and then pouring the liquid in and moving it around until it resembles scrambled eggs. It's exactly what I said at the start, isn't it? That's the video has amassed, 3.5 million views so far. How many have we got? Well, not that many. So, a man using his own stunk to make scrambled eggs has got more views than you doing your best to come up with topical comedy. Look, it's a slow burner, this, You have to do a few episodes before it really gets over the how many episodes have you done? I think this is the 66th one. Do you feel that it's going to get over that hump? Look, we've sold one ticket for every show we've done. Plus one more. So if we do this again, do you think you're going to do this again? I mean, it can't be any worse than this, can it? That is true. That's very true, Richard. You're doing well. You're doing a good job, son. Don't worry. Don't get down. I'm not. Well, you're undermining me. I'm not undermining you. This is difficult. You come on here without a script, without any idea what you're doing, with just a few news stories you printed up off the Apple News. Yeah. And you have got 3 or 4 solid laughs in 30 minutes of trying, and that is. You should be proud of yourself. Yeah. You used to be on the TV, didn't you? I did. I used to be on the TV. Doing all right. It's a sad fact that someone could just scramble some eggs in isn't it? Other users weren't surprised by the video. One said, honestly, I knew that I knew that when I was like 7, so I stopped eating. Yeah, I knew the McDonald's scrambled eggs were made out of spunk when I was 7 years old. I stopped eating them. Another quipped, okay, now this is reasonable and obvious. That's not a quip. A third chimed in, of course it's made like that. It's McDonald's, not a fancy 5-star restaurant. I think there's some disparity between scrambled eggs made out of a carton and a fancy 5-star restaurant. I don't think, we've come to a normal cafe. You can't expect them to use actual eggs. They're using some kind of egg substitute from a carton. It's not a fancy 5-star restaurant where they use real eggs. Yeah, that's McDonald's eggs. What would you like to go for next, Ali? Should we do some birthdays?
Yes!
We haven't got any birthdays. We're going to find out. We're going to find out if it's someone. I have a feeling it might be someone's birthday. I'll try and do the song on mine. You've lived a love a life and you haven't even died. Though cancer may be slightly creeping deep inside. Yeah, that's funny, isn't it? That's a funny joke. Let's do an E or and a kick for the reluctant birthday donkey. I suppose the good thing about coming here is I'm quite little, and there's a chance I might fall out of your bag and finally die. I was worried I might lose you when I was on the journey. Are you ready to do? We haven't got a magic button here. Do you want to do some kicks? No, I want to die. Why are you making him do this? Why don't you stop him? Can't you see I'm in pain? Is it your birthday, madam?
It's my birthday on Wednesday.
Nah, it's close enough. What's your name?
Terri.
Terri, I do recognise you, Terri.
She got one last year.
Did she get one last year? Yeah. And what about her birthday, mate? Hey! Yeah, I saw your face. Hi. Yeah. I have to ask you, Terri, how old are you? I'm sure you don't mind.
I will be 48.
48. You look older than that. So it's very dark though, Terri. It's very dark. Heidi's 55. I mean, go and have a look at. 48 years old. You don't see any 48-year-old women anymore, do you? That's something. That's a weird thing. Maybe you two get together. You could make a 100-year-old person together. All right, what would you like, Terri? You can have anything you want. The donkey can do of its repertoire. It can do eeyores or kicks.
It's got to be kicks.
Okay.
It's got to be kicks.
It's easier to do the kicks because I can count them. You count them, donkey, all right? Did you ever think people would pay to see you count to 48? Oh, Jonathan, I never thought people would, but they haven't. To be fair, they haven't paid much for this. The only way it can be fair. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Come on. 10. I really want to be able to do a conversation with it. I want to get so good at ventriloquism that I can be talking in between this and it still works. It is really hard to do that, and I haven't managed to do it yet. Thought I'd try. Are you all right, dog? Yeah, fine. But you see, if I was just doing that in between, you could do it, couldn't you? If you really practice, if you were prepared to practice, you could drink water. People have done that. If you really practice, you could do it. But I have a strict code of ethics with ventriloquism that I don't do it unless someone is watching me at the time. How many are we up to? Should we start again? No. I think it's 14 or so. 15, 16, 18, 19, 10. Are you really going to do it? Yeah, 21, 22, 23, 24. I'm so tired. Carry on. 24, 25. I'm over 50 years old. I've lost count. Oh, no. That's why it's difficult to have a conversation and count, isn't it? 22, 23, 24, 25. If you get it wrong, you have to start again. 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. I feel sorry for the people who are listening to this as a podcast. At least the people in the theatre are getting some value for their theatre. 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48. There we go, he's done it. And please welcome the testicle with it nearly stopped me getting. I think I'm going to get to 55. I'm not sure I'm going to get any further than that. But here he is, ladies and gentlemen. It's Right Bollock. On the right bollock, I can't believe this, Richard. I can't believe you managed to get people to come and see this show. I can't believe you forgot the jacket. The whole thing falls apart without the jacket. I do need the jacket. I originally got the jacket for Looney Bird. Do you remember that character?
Yes.
No. Okay. But it's become your staple. And I should have just worn the jacket and when I was driving the car, wouldn't I? And then could have had no hands on the wheel. The police couldn't have stopped me. How are you feeling? Oh, Richard, I'm very disappointed that you are doing so well. You got all these people and adding up the money. You've got 60 times 11. I have to give £1 back to sea tickets. Okay, so there's 60 times 10. That's a bit easier to do. Thank you. But there's VAT. There's £600 minus VAT. Minus I've got to pay. Look at Ben, he's on his fucking phone. At least Terry's fucking paying attention in there. He's in the van. He's paying attention to this. And it's all down to these, isn't it? That's the thing. The irony is I've written a book, I've written a sitcom, with it being in that. I've just used the same material twice. I'm doing a podcast, that's 3 times. I thought I'd do a stand-up show as well. I think it's too much. It is too much. But you're here. That's 4 things I've got out of it. So thank you very much for becoming cancerous. Yeah. What if the other one becomes cancerous? It's not going to be as funny if the other one becomes cancerous. I'm working on it. I know. It's very unpleasant. Well, people would like to see you, I'm sure. On the right bollock. Yeah. The things I could do. We've been so rude to the audience. There's nowhere for you to go, is there? Oh, the lead knee. I can do it. We'll leave you alone. That's fine. And we should we'll get. I think I've brought him. This was the hardest one to bring. So let's say hello to this character. Hello. I'm the king of the world. Oh, I'm the king of the world. I'm the king of the world. Don't look at me because I'm the king of the world. 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 And the king of the world. Yeah, so we got... I haven't had you on so much recently, I don't know why, because I'm the king of the world. You should have me on all the time. And the king of the world. God, it really hurts to do this character. Your little stick's broken, isn't it? Yeah, my stick broke. Good, I'm still the king of the world. What happened to the king of the universe? Oh, we just got thought of that. It got too confusing. So I'm the king of the world. Who do you think's the best? Do you think you like the king of the universe or the king of the world? Cheer if you prefer the king of the universe. Yeah. No, it makes sense because he's the king of everything, David. Yeah. Nuclear physicist. The rest of you are stupid. Who thinks the king of the world is the best? It's a group of adults. What have I become? What's happened to me? And what have you been doing while you've been on sabbatical? Well, what I haven't been on the show. What I've been doing is being the king of the world, Richard. I'm the king of. It's not enough just to say I'm the king of the world. That's not a character. I think it is a character. And you know what the character is called, Richard? I do know what the character is called. Good. I'm the king of the world, and that's the character. The character is also called the king of the world, but he's not a character because I'm real. I'm the king of the world. But you're not really the king of the world. I am really the king of the world. I don't know if you've been listening to what I said. I am the king of the world. Do you think we could do this for another 20 minutes? Because I haven't got... Yeah, I can do it to 20 minutes because I'm the king of the world. I can do it to 30 minutes. I can do it all day because I am the king of the world. It's easy to remember because it's got an am. I'm the king of the world. Yeah, I think it's law of diminishing returns. No, it's not. I'm the king of the world. Feel that guy still likes it. And now those guys still like, all right, you're not Stuart Lee, come on. No, I'm not. I'm the king of the world. No, I don't. No. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the king of the world. I'm the king of the world. I'm just checking I haven't brought anything I haven't. Oh, God, of course. I've forgotten one character that has... This is why it takes so long, Ben. Don't worry, you're just, whatever you do on your phone is fine. This is why the show takes so long, because there's all these characters, you've got to do them, and then, yeah. Do you want to get off early? Do you want to go home? That's good. But why is the camera pointing at you? You're just taking photos of your desk. It's time to find out what's happening in the future with a character with no theme tune. I see it all, Richard. I see everything. I am from your face paint's coming off really badly, I know. Oh. Originally, this child's pajama top, I just have to tell you, was attached just to the head. That's how it arrived. And there were bottoms also attached. The bottoms are fallen off and I haven't bothered putting them back on. I put this just to make it a bit more sturdy. But this is my Christmas present from my daughter, as you're very much aware. I see everything. What do you think? What do you see happening to Rob and Heidi's relationship? I don't think you needed an oracle to work out what. I just want to go through your predictions for last week. First of all, you said that you'd see me on Thursday. Yes, Richard, I thought we were coming back on Thursday as usual. Well, it wasn't even a prediction because it was like in the diary and everything. I forgot. Okay. Your predictions were from last Thursday. Yes, it's not a week yet. These might happen all right, they can happen in the next 2 or 3 days. There's a terror would come to Birmingham. Did you know? Should we Google it? All right, Google it. Let's have a look. I'll just put. You sit down. Just give me a second while we. I'll put Birmingham and terror and news. Well, I'll put Birmingham news. Let's not give it. Oh, my internet's gone off. This is why we should never work at the Phoenix. Here we go. Oh, don't make me log in again. Come on.
Get Starbucks Wi-Fi.
Yeah, I've got O2. The O2 work. Welcome back. I haven't gone anywhere. I've been here the whole time. Fucking useless piece of shit. Birmingham news. Here we go. The Birmingham news. Hopefully, while we've been recording this, there's been like a terror attack in Birmingham. Just that, or just any time between now and when this goes out as a podcast. Just something really terrible. Birmingham latest news, breaking news in Birmingham. Here it comes. You'll see, Richard. That's not Birmingham. Whoa, fuck. Let's have a look. 10 hours ago, huge blaze hit packaging plant in Birmingham. It's Smurfit Kappa in Nechells, Birmingham, burnt down on Sunday night. Over 100 firefighters and more than 20 appliances were needed. I need to subscribe to The Independent to find out more. And even though it's free, I am not prepared to do that. Well done, that's 1 out of 1. Yes, everything I see comes true. That's but that, and especially to people of Birmingham, because Kappa clothes is all they wear, so they're going to be very upset and naked about that. A star associated with Christmas will die. I thought that was a good prediction. Let's have a look and see. I'll look at would have made the Wikipedia recent deaths, wouldn't it? That's there. Deaths in 2022. That's what you need for that. Carl. Oh no, it's not the Duke of Württemberg again. Why is it giving me that? We're back in. There we go. It's come back. Noel Campbell, first one. Oh, 72 Irish footballer. From Fortuna Colne, St Patrick's Athletic and Shamrock Rovers. A man is a kind of parody of an Irish person there. Oh, where did you play for? Oh, Shamrock Rovers. I don't even need to look any further. 2 out of 2. There'll be. This is pretty impressive, I have to say. I mean, if you keep it vague, I'm not saying I'm a brilliant. I'm sorry, it's her, isn't it? Not me. Sorry to put you. I see everything, Richard. Yeah, I know. Badger and aeroplane. That's what. There has to be a news, and I'll put news as well to help this one along. This is what I call. This is entertainment. This is a man. Oh, okay. Badger stops plane from landing at Newquay Airport. On the 14th of March 2016. That is incredible!
Predicted the past.
Oh! It gets better. Farmer Trevor. Apologies to anyone of his families listening. I'm not laughing at this. Farmer Trevor Badger, identified as plane crash victim, remembered as a family man. 23rd of May 2021 is closer. It's close. Killed southern farmer Trevor Badger was taking one last ride in plane. He crashed. I mean, yeah, obviously he was. He didn't know that at the time, though, did he? Apologies to it, and there might be some people in Australia. I just predict them, Richard. It doesn't have to come that. All right. I can't read my writing in this one. I will be. Don't know what that one is. So I can't. It looks like I will be her bummed. And I was her bummed as well, so that has come true. Paddy McGuinness will fall under a big pile of braziers, but we'll be okay. I'm pretty sure that didn't happen. And the sun will turn black. Do you want me to check Paddy McGuinness? Yeah. Fair enough. No, you're right. It's best you keep me honest. I'm going to put Paddy McGuinness bras. 1st of April 2022, that's pretty close. See Paddy McGuinness's wife Christine's new lingerie photos. That's not his. Wait. Paddy McGuinness's wife spills out a sports bra as she flashes abs of steel. That might be what he meant. 25th of July 2018, but you have to remember, sorry, they meant. Gotta be careful. You've got to be so careful these days, haven't you, Andy? You've got to get it right. You've got to just get it right. Yes, I see everything I lived in all time. Okay, and the sun will turn black, which I don't think that happened. But thank you. We've got to do check-ins. I mean, that's going to be their catchphrase for this bit when it's right. Sun, black. I mean, you know, night time came, didn't it? Look. And I did it, and there's a load of pictures of black suns. What is the meaning of a black sun? Oh, let's look at this. Black sun is a term with multiple meanings. It represents the eclipse of the day, but is also a symbol of esoteric or occult significance used in various belief systems. You've got to do some more predictions for next. Do I really? Yeah. One of them has to be about Paddy McGuinness. We'll get one right. So I'll write, and I'll try and write. God, you're looking so right. I'll try and write them down this time properly. I've got to close my eyes because they genuinely do come to via Sibyl into my head. I've got aphantasia, so I can't see anything. But I can still imagine things, okay? So that doesn't, I just can't see that. I'm trying to see something, but then I get like there's a monkey, something with a monkey, Richard. There's a monkey. That's all we got for that, but that is good. There'll be something with a monkey. Something with a monkey. That is good. So let's see if that comes up. Terri will come to Birmingham again. Yeah. Get it? I mean, you know, it's worth persisting. Paddy McGuinness will die in Birmingham. Wow. I mean, I hope he doesn't. I don't think his life gives much value to us, but I think his lingerie model wife would be sad, and I hate to think of her walking around in her underpants. Just crying. She'll be all right. She'll be all right. She'll find love again. I think. Will she find love again? No. Okay. Well, hopefully that won't come true. Anything? Let's see what else comes. Anything else? I'm not getting anything. Taskmaster will be on. Taskmaster will be on. Good. I mean, that's all right. You could do some of this by looking at TV listings. Some of it. Other things. And what we got? I've got another badger. Oh God, I hope it's not another Australian badger. Badger. And what? Badger and a train this time. It's a badger and a train. Very different predictions than last week. That's Sibyl there. Let's wrap up, I think. Let's get back. Woohoo! How do you like your eggs in the morning? I'm going to smash them in your fucking face. Yeah. Never sleep with anyone who doesn't know how you know like your eggs. You should know. You thought you sleep with them? Okay. Don't sing a song like that. I think they were just being. It was just an innocent song back then in those days. They weren't innocent. They may have been. All right, let me just see if there's anything else. Do you want to know why Prince Charles has sausage fingers? Yeah. I mean, why have you been saving that one? That's a good point. Why have I saved that up? You know, that with Prince Charles and the sausage fingers, Richard. He's got fingers that are literally sausages. That's what I believe. That's the case. Yeah. So can he eat them and they grow back? Is it like a? Is it like the hand? Well, they might be. I mean, a lot of sausages are made of pork. I mean, it would be crazy if I'd interviewed Prince Charles and not realised, I've forgotten. Maybe he was on RHLSTP. There you go. I'll give you the story. This is from Hello. It's a magazine. Hello. Fingers may not immediately spring to mind when you think of Prince Charles. They didn't, I have to say. Didn't they? Hello is right about that. That is news, is it? That's to Hello magazine, that is news. But surprisingly, the Queen's son's digits, I mean, how many possessive things can they have? The Queen's son's digits have caused quite the stir amongst royal fans in recent months. This is from June the 13th. Have any royal fans in? Speculation about the 73-year-old royal's fingers was ignited in 2021 when a photograph of him pulling a pint during engagement in South London gave fans a glimpse of his swollen hands. Taking to Twitter, one fan wrote, "I've never noticed the hands of Prince Charles until this." I've never noticed the hands of Prince Charles. Is that a weird way of saying it? It is a bit weird, isn't it? Wouldn't you say I'd never noticed Prince Charles' hands? I'd never noticed the hands of Prince Charles. I'd never noticed the hands of Prince Charles. I've never. It's a good check. It's a good episode title. Write that down, Ben, because I always forget. They are so. Is he okay? They are so swollen. I was thinking when Prince Charles and Camilla were on EastEnders. Yeah, they were on EastEnders, and I was thinking I didn't watch it. But I thought it'd be quite good if they would just play new characters. They weren't Prince Charles and Camilla. I think they probably were Prince Charles and Camilla in the episode. But it'd be quite good if they'd made to come in and go, hello. It's me. I'm the geezer from the new geezer at number 7. This is my wife. And then I think they should have made them play it out and stay there for a few months. But I expect they just turned away. Yeah, we're opening the pub. Yeah, it's lovely to see you. Someone said he looked really weird close up, didn't they? One of the EastEnders people. It was probably Danny Dyer. God bless that one. He wrote, "I can tell how excited and proud I am. He really does look surprisingly appetising and has sausage fingers just like mine." Oh, that's the future. That's it. The future. Sorry, I missed the paragraph out. I mean, how would they have tweeted that? That's the greatest. Would have taken a long time to tweet with sausage fingers. The future monarch has taken a light-hearted approach in the past, having jokingly referred to himself as having sausage fingers. Yeah, but is it a joke? Do you think he's actually got... If I was king, or even just a bloke who might be king if his mum fucking dies at some point, I'd do all sorts of stuff. You know, they've got unlimited money, haven't they? I go, can you put sausages on my hands now? I'd like that. Instead of fingers, I'd like some sausages. I'll nibble away at those. He's quoted in the biography, "The Man Who Will Be King" by Howard Hodgson. Yeah, we'll see. I don't think so, do you? I think he's going to be King Andy McH. Oh, you think he is? You're confident?
It's the rules.
Well, not if he's dead, though, is what I'm implying. I just think he might, his mum might out. His mum is the second longest reigning monarch in the modern era.
I do know that.
Second longest.
I know that.
God, she's going to stick it out, and she's got to do another. She's got to do another 2 years. And then, I don't think he'll get 2 years in. Not with those sausage fingers. If you're worried, Prince Charles's swollen fingers could be a result of many things, from temporary fluid retention or a sudden change in temperature to arthritis. A sudden change in temperature gives you sausage fingers. You put your fingers in the fridge and then, oh fuck, sausages. Not magic, are they? Not magic eye pictures or something, are they? Anyway, that's that story. I think we've nearly done everything. We've done James Patterson, we've done that. Do you want to end on a song? Yeah! Which song shall we do? With so many different songs we could do. And we've done the Dushka already, we're fucked. Shall we do a song for the elephant lady? Yeah? Is that what they're calling her? Well, if she's been trampled by an elephant, she probably looks quite like him. I'm glad no one understood that because it was quite horrible. Do you want to sing Good Day, that lady you got trampled by an elephant? Though I didn't know you at all, I found it quite amusing that you'd been trampled by a tacitus. That wasn't the end of it, because after you had died and been put on a funeral pyre, the elephant... You're laughing at my beautiful song? I'm not, I'm sorry. It's a beautiful tribute to the late. I will definitely send this to the family. It's like a folk song. It is like a folk song telling the story. The elephant came there and pulled you off the tire. I mean, maybe the elephant liked her and was trying to save her from being burnt. Have you thought about that? No, he wasn't, because he then trampled her. You wanted to make sure you were dead. I don't know why they didn't just shoot the elephant. I think probably everyone in the village didn't like you either. It's really the only explanation. I think this isn't the way to end our first live show. Do you think we should do another one, boys and girls? Will you all come and see it? That's another 600 in the bank, Rich. It's good. We only have to do like 10,000 of these. No, not even that. Just trying to think how much it would cost before I paid off my mortgage. It would be a lot, Richard. Do you think they would come? Do you think they would come back if I did 10,000? No. If I did another one, because I've got July the 11th, the day before I turn 55. I could do another one. Yeah, do another one, Richard. You all want to do another? Well, it can't be any worse. Thank you for coming along, everyone, and enjoying this experiment. And, it might even go out as a podcast. Who knows? Who knows? And thank you I really appreciate you coming. Thank you for seeing Hellersburg. We're doing more of these, as I said. And so do come down to the Phoenix. If you're listening at home, come down. I've got a few copies of my last 3 books. If anyone wants to buy one, just come and see me afterwards. And we can maybe try and do some selfies with the puppets if you're careful. But we'll see. Might have to come up here. Thank you very much. Goodbye. Bye-bye. See you around. Thank you very much.